We're here at the NZIFBB 2014 Auckland Champs. Today promises to be a lineup of quality athletes. We're going to cover pre-judging, then we're going to have a chat to a few of the athletes, and we're going to see what the overall results are tonight. So come join me, let's get backstage. So Dan, here we are at the Auckland 2014, buddy. First of all, how are you feeling, mate?
Feeling pretty good today. Got all the carbs back in, so starting to get a bit more energy now and starting to feel good. Yeah, pretty excited.
Yeah, we've been talking to a couple of the boys, and yep, carb depletion is going around here. Yeah. So, but you seem to be able to string a sentence together. But buddy, how are you feeling confidence-wise? So up against the competition here, there's a couple of strong names. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, it's definitely probably the hardest category of the year, I'd say, for physique, I think. Probably the toughest lineup so far.
But because I haven't competed for a while, it's allowed me to have more time to lean up a bit earlier. So I've had food that normally I wouldn't have. There's a lot of carb loading, which I've never done before. So it's a trial thing.
And how do you personally think that's affected your body this time around? Like you mentioned, you never really carb loaded that much, but this time you've had more time. So how do you think that's affected your physique?
Physique-wise, I think it's given me a fuller, better look, and I'm quite happy with it. So I'm trying something new. So I'm trying to learn my body as I go. So there's a lot to learn in this industry. There's heaps.
Oh, yeah. Every show, every competitor you talk, they always try something a little bit different. So you know, you never know until you walk out there and exactly what the judges think of it. Okay, so here we are, pre-judging for the Auckland Champs is done. Big morning. First of all, Mo, how are you feeling, mate, after that?
It's a long day already, you know, but I'm happy with how it turned out.
And now you just got the night show to go.
Yeah, it's going to be a big night for us.
Absolutely. Well, what I'm getting from people backstage and I'm getting from crowd is it's close. There's a lot of classes here that is bringing some quality athletes. For you, Mo, as the head judge, the president, what classes are standing out to you as the toughest?
The toughest is the men's physique in the open class. It's really close. These guys are the top in the country, along with yourself here. And every one of them has brought his A game.
So tell me, what are the judges, I mean, for the crowd, you know, there's a couple of guys up there that are very close, you know, the conditioning's there, the size is there. What are you guys looking for? What is the judging panel looking for?
Well, you know, by now we follow the steps of the international level. So we are judging on the same criteria. Who's got the width, who's a small waist, who's got the conditioning, who's, you know, the performance, the whole lot together. This is why we're going to rejudge this class, and we're hoping that either they all improve or someone doesn't improve and we get it a little bit easier to judge.
You're looking for someone to drop off potentially, or someone to come out?
Someone has to come up and someone has to drop down, and that happens within 6 hours, you know, so let's see who brings it up tonight. It's really close. It's interesting. I might actually invite 3 of them to the Arnold Classic in Australia because it is incredible the way they're looking.
I've noticed, so has the competitors, that the quality in this class just keeps evolving every single year. And, you know, even yourself, you've said that we're now at the stage where we're able to step on internationally and compete well. And I think, you know, from the crowd's point of view, that was seen here today. They were international quality.
Definitely. I can tell you one of the 3 guys on this stage, or the 4 guys, could turn pro immediately. The level is just mind-blowing. It's amazing how the men's physique class went from an amateur level like 3 years ago, and now it's just amazing. The quality is just going year by year, improving and improving, and it's getting tougher and tougher and tougher. But That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is.
Let's talk bikini. Big classes again. So who will stand out to you in this category?
If you follow the judging, you will see the way we judge. We actually bring the top 3 in, and then we follow and we keep circling until we find out who's the winner. A couple of girls has made a lot of improvements from the shows before. Can't recall names. I have numbers obviously, but you'll see tonight.
You got numbers going in your head, and we'll find out the winners tonight for sure. Now let's talk big boys, mate. We had Big Alma come out, and he was going up against some quality there, just throughout the classes. But the bodybuilding's not dropping off. You said the physique's coming up, but the quality there in the bodybuilding is insane as well. What's your feelings on this?
I'm really pleased with this show because in the last few shows we had a little bit less bodybuilders on that stage, but this time we've actually have a very decent number with good quality bodybuilders. So it is going to be another tough competition overall for Alma against a few other guys, but at the end of the day, whoever brings the whole package will end up winning.
Okay, so here we are with Tarren McCall, one of the head judges here on the Nzifbb panel. Tarren, big tough lineup this morning from pre-judging. Can you give us your take on it? Like, what were the standout categories to you?
Well, there was a few standout categories. I'd have to say men's physique, 70 to 80 class. That's the novice class, a very big class. And it's going to be really close, really exciting. Top 3 or 4 are pretty close. The other class that stood out to me was the bikini, the novice short bikini. Actually the novice tall bikini as well, all pretty close. But I think the main event of the night is going to be the men's physique.
Pre-judging was tough this morning, actually. It wasn't easy at all. Men's physique, the open, I thought was one of the best probably classes we ever had on stage. And those boys, I think 4 of those boys, if they went internationally, I believe they will place top 10 in any show. So that was one of the toughest show. Bodybuilding actually was quite tough today too, because we had a couple of close classes, bikini stuff as usual. But the thing what I realize is, the competition is getting harder and harder every year, so the level is improving. So level of bikinis improved from the pro show, improved from last year. Men's physique is improving too. So,
and I think that's one thing that the general population of the crowd needs to recognise too. It's not the criteria that's changing; it's the quality of athletes that are coming out. The quality of athletes are evolving.
There's only a matter of points in between each one. Men's physique, judging the whole class. So we'll take out that whole class now. So those boys have had to hold their shape, and
that's I guess that's the next point. So you've seen the quality of the athletes. They come in the morning, they hit the pre-judging, that they make the impression. What are you looking for? I know you're saying holding their condition, but is there things that they can do over the course of the break that can improve their condition?
Yeah, they can come in a bit tighter, and some of them couple of them could come in a bit tighter. It's just whether they can hold that fullness. Obviously, men's physique is judged on stage appearance. We don't just judge it, obviously, on the body. So it's stage appearance and all the rest of it that comes into it. But judging the body component of it today was very difficult. So we have sort of got a 1 point between the whole class, really, Okay.
So what are you looking for when they come back on stage?
We'll be looking to see that who stayed on point, who's perhaps filled out to a better extent, coming in a little bit harder and a little bit drier. Perhaps maybe focusing a little bit more on their posing. In the men's B category, there's probably 1 point between first and second right now, and maybe first, second and third actually.
When it's that close, when it's 1 point, is it possible for, say, somebody who's in second place, what's going to make him move up to first? Is it if the first place loses it?
It's going to be swaying one judge's decision. It's a mathematical formula. All he's got to do is shift one person to say, I'm going to move you from first to second. It's going to be that close.
Well, I wouldn't like to be in your position or the rest of the judges. It sounds pretty tough.
I don't want to either, but what it does mean is it means Nationals is going to be even tougher.
Yeah, tell me about it. Thanks. All right, guys, there we go. Let's stay tuned for the night show, and we'll wrap up and see the results.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for competitor number 25, Mr. Jack Styles. He is the overall winner for the classes today for the NZIFBB.
Overall novice bikini winner for today is number 44, Zahra.
Today, number 71. Darren, the winner today. Overall, we will enter the team.
And the overall bikini winner is number 59, Katea.
First of all, massive congratulations, overall win. Okay, got to ask the question, how do you feel first of all?
Overwhelmed. It's great. It's been a long way. Lots of trainings every day, twice a day. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty stoked.
Tell us, how do you, or why do you think you took that? You know, what did you bring that the judges picked you overall?
I think it was an altogether combination of, you know, stage performance. I love the stage. I love performing. I think, you know, when you come out on stage, you have to own it. That's your time. That's your place. And yeah, just physique.
Excellent. So, game plan from here to nationals. What's the plan?
Train, glutes. Yeah.
So not changing anything, keeping with what works.
Probably more glutes. I've got, I think, pretty good shoulders. Yep, so just add more glutes to the training and yeah, stick to the diet. And,
excellent. Okay, well, we'll see you at nationals. All right, congratulations.
Cool. Thank you.
82.
Okay, first of all, Mo, massive congratulations. You just took overall. I'm going to ask you this most stupid question, mate, but how do you feel?
Honestly, I feel amazing right now. I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on camera or allowed to jump for joy, but this is such an incredible feeling. I've trained for this for so long. I've prolonged competing for such a while, and I committed this year all for it. And this has been a part of my lifestyle for such a long time, but not a lot of people have known it. And for the first time, I've kind of put all of my hard work on stage, and it's finally paid off right now. You know, I'm just so happy to be in this position. Like, words can't even describing how I feel right now. Amazing!
So how long have you been prepping specifically for this show?
Oh, for this year, I've been on point. Like, there was no rest. It was week in, week out. I was pushing my body as much as I could, you know, of course listening to it at the same time, so not overdoing it. But it was all dialing in for this show, for this date, you know, and it's not going to stop here. We got 9 more weeks to nationals, and I'm taking out that main spot. That's the main goal I'm going for. This is only one of the steps right now, you know, so.
Tell me, Mo, then, in your opinion, why did your physique win? What did you bring that the others didn't?
I don't know. I think everyone, like, taking nothing away from the other competitors. They're amazing athletes, you know. They looked incredible, but you know, and I earned my spot up there as well as just as much as they did. And I think the judges will, you know, we gave them a hard time to make that call. It wasn't an easy shot, you know. I just think it was just that given day, that given moment where, you know, someone had to prevail, you know, and I feel like, yeah.
I've been speaking to the judges, pre-judging, and they said there was a difference of like a point, half a point. With it being that close, are you going to deliver anything different at nationals?
For sure, you know, like I'm going to stick to what I'm doing. I understand my body. I've been training it for years, you know, so I'm going to stick to my strong points and just kind of come in sharper, fuller, and do what I do, you know. Like, I definitely want to better on this position. I don't want to slow down. No way.
Good man. All right, we have something for you, buddy. It's I'm going to eat it on camera too.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Do I have to? I got cake and donuts at the back.
You got everything going on, mate.
Okay. Camilla, for the record, Camilla did promise me A brownie. She promised to be a brownie, but a cheesecake will do.
How does victory taste, buddy?
Amazing.
Number 86.